today is the day that we are going to be leaving St. Martin. Last night a group of us all went out, hit the pub, feel a bit worse for it this morning. We had like 3 knots of wind when I first got up, and now we're getting like sustained 30. Huge squalls come through the Anchorage. That was just not predicted at all. People are dragging fronts of boats. I mean, our sugar scoops are going underwater. Like, it's crazy. We can't pick up our anchor if we need to because there's someone almost on top of it. Oh shit. Yeah, our sugar scoops are going under. Again, this was not on the prediction. Like, we checked the weather twice a day. So we're looking for a weather window to go south, and we knew there was going to be rain today, but none of this wind and stuff was predicted, or we have no idea when it's going to stop either. Not good for a hangover. The ocean is punishing me. This bay in St. Martin has been our home for a couple months now, but today it's time to move on. In 2 hours time we're going to be lifting the anchor, heading south, and we're pointing the bow at Guadeloupe. Our ultimate aim though is Martinique. That will have to be our last port of call on our way down to Trinidad, just because of Rose's pet permit paperwork. So yeah, we prepared a bit yesterday, a little bit more to do today, and then we are back out sailing.
Oh! What?
Lifted the tender and almost all of the jobs are done. So I think like in the next sort of half an hour, we are going to be ready to lift up that anchor. Rose is underneath me, and like where I have the camera right this second is her spot when we are like sailing, or especially when we're lifting anchor and moving. And this is what I get to look at right now. It's not time yet. It's not time to come up here. No, it's not time. Such a beautiful day to leave. We'll see if the wind and the waves are cooperating, but at least the sun is out. Engines are on and warming up. The captain's about to throw himself in the water to cool down. We're going to set the bed up in the saloon just because it's comfortable to sail like that, and then we're out of St. Martin. I better do our exit paperwork.
Where's the float? Say when. I'm ready.
Anchor is up!
Good start, you guys are awesome.
Now say it again for the camera.
Guys and girls are awesome.
I think that was probably the best Anchorage send-off we ever had, and now we are underway. So Jeff and Eris, we don't know when we're going to see them again. It's one of those things that as the wind blows, maybe Curacao, maybe French Polynesia in a year's time. I don't know. The other boats, some of them we will see probably in Martinique, but one of them at least we will definitely see in Trinidad because we're hoping to be neighbours. But from here, we're going to sail out around St. Martin, point the bow to Guadeloupe, and we're going to do that first hop, which should take 24 hours. The beauty of Guadeloupe, Martinique and St. Martin is having a dog. It's very easy to enter. We don't have to do a big rigmarole to prepare for it. So, oh gosh, my least favourite boat in St. Martin. I do not like this ferry. He throws the world's biggest wake through the anchorage.
Like that.
I've already eaten, but the two guys haven't, so I've sent them down below to have something. And I'm going to sit up here and take us around the point. We're going to go up the French side of St. Martin, up the Dutch side, point to St. Barts. Because of the wind direction, we want to try and get as far east as we can, and then that will help us just in getting south. The screen doesn't always pick it up, but at the moment we're just about to come around to the more south side of St. Martin. So that's what this this point is, so I need to turn the boat. It does look a bit rougher out there, I can see whitecaps and stuff. Very soon we're going to go past Maho Beach, which is the famous one that I visited in one of the last videos where the aeroplanes come down. So maybe one's going to come down over Leica. At the moment we're just about to go past Phillipsburg, which again is somewhere that I went when I was exploring St. Martin. We also on this side have to skim the edge of a no entry marine park, and then we can start to turn the boat more south. But even though we're going straight into the wind, like it is completely on the nose, it's not that bad because the swell's not that bad yet. Is that good?
Yeah.
So sun is setting and the wind and waves have not turned as the prediction quite yet, but worst case scenario we'll have to just motor, and worst case scenario just point straight for Martinique. So visibility tonight is not going to be great till the moon comes out, which isn't going to happen till after midnight. So right now though I'll be up for a while. Trent's technically on watch though, then it's Simon's turn and then it's my turn. That's crazy. It is like pre-dawn at the moment. You should see the sun coming up in like the next hour or so. But during the night, the other boats that we were traveling with, they kind of caught us. We're a lot further out, so we're going to try and cut down a bit more. So we should all be arriving in Guadeloupe within, I would say, like an hour of each other. But we now have the main up, Genoa's up, so hopefully a little bit more wind and we can shut off the last engine and stop motor sailing. It's times like this that I'm super glad we have those Steinbauer power modules on the engines, because the other two boats that we're with are 50 footers and they've both got the 80 horsepower Yamaha, so like they're turbocharged. Our boat has the 45 horsepower, but they're boosted to 60 thanks to the Steinbauers. I can't imagine how far behind we would be if we only had the 45 horsepower motors. So yeah, thank you Steinbauer. Oh my god, my night would have been a lot longer without those things. We're off the coast of Montserrat at the moment, and then final push to Guadeloupe. We just did an ETA calculation and we're looking at around 11-12 o'clock depending on what Anchorage we end up going to. Good morning. Well and truly daylight now. It's like 7:15. I haven't had a chance to brush my hair yet. But we are about 20 nautical miles from Guadeloupe. Can't actually see it yet, which surprises me. Sometimes when the air is really clear, you can see the islands a fair way away. So the plan is to probably go to an anchorage about halfway down, which will be an easier staging point for Martinique. And the other thing I need to do is that when we get within 5 nautical miles, I think, I will switch our Starlink back off priority data. So we do have Starlink and we use the roam plan, so roam unlimited, but that does not work when we go offshore. So I have to jump in the app before we lose data and click us into priority mode where we pay like €2 per gig. But since Guadeloupe is a country that allows you to use Starlink, because there are still quite a few in the Caribbean that don't, as soon as we come within range of the coast, I can flick it back into the normal unlimited mode and we can go for broke. Which is good, because last time I checked we're using like on average 500 gigs a month, so definitely don't want to be paying for the global priority plan. The other boats that were sailing up with us have all stopped in Anchorage here because they're going to spend a couple of days in Guadeloupe. But since we did that on the way up, we're just going to keep going, get ourselves to Martinique so we can get Rosa's paperwork. So we're going to go further down the island to the same Anchorage we were in last time, because we just know it's calm, it's easy, and we can just relax for the rest of the day.
There you go, so great. That's the hardest thing.
We made it to Guadeloupe.
This is getting back out the hill.
Good job, Rose. I know it was difficult for you.
Ever seen the most massive pile of paperwork in the entire world? There it is. There it is.
Yes.
The size of it. It's 20 kilos of fucking paperwork.
Woohoo! Paperwork! Excellent, she says. A new destination to sniff. She's so cute. She's already inspecting everything. Arrived safe and sound, so we're going to sleep here tonight before continuing tomorrow. It's time to brush my hair. It's time to go for a swim. And then it's time to have a shower. Because with the engines having run, that shower is like a furnace.
Yeah, jump there. Left.
Oh.
Left.